Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be budgeting out my full-time paycheck. This is my first full-time paycheck for the month of November. If you're interested, please feel free to stick around while I budget out these funds. So this is what my paycheck is looking like. I did work 40 hours last week and I did get paid this amount. This paycheck really isn't like that interesting, I guess, because a lot of it goes to my bills. That's usually how it's always been. Like, my first paycheck goes to most of my bills and my second paycheck goes to whatever else. Like, I have extra money for debt or savings or whatever else I want to do with it. So this video might not be, that extravagant on the debt payoff, but I'm going to be documenting my journey, so I'm going to show this off as well. So as you can see here, for my first paycheck, I do pay half my rent. I pay the minimum payments on my credit cards, and I pay, my Geico and, just living expenses that I need for the next 2 weeks. And as far as my cash envelopes, I do budget $50 for gas. At this point, I don't even know if that's even gonna get me to where I need to go, because I keep on having to increase this. And I telework, so I don't know what's going on with the gas. I hear a lot of budgeters saying the same exact thing. Actually kind of weird, but we're just gonna budget $50 and hopefully I can get to where I need to be. Okay, and next I have spending. So I did change my cash envelopes around just a little bit. I only have 4 categories, but before I had 6 categories. And I realized for me, that's just way too many options. I need to simplify my budget as much as possible. So I decided to combine my eat outs, my clothing, and my spending all in one category. So I'm budgeting $50 a week for my spending. And I'm gonna try really hard to stay on that frame, because last week I spent so much money. As you can see here, I'll only be stuffing 30 because I did take out 70 already. It doesn't take long for me, it just flies out my hand. I am using $70 just to get my hair done. That's just something for me that I want to do, and it makes me feel good, so I feel like it was worth it. And then of course $25 will be going to my groceries. This is very low for the next 2 weeks, but I do use HelloFresh or Every Plate, which is the same thing, and I get meals delivered to me. So this is just for snacks, and I make this work for the next 2 weeks. And then of course I have my toiletries. So this is what I came up with for my first paycheck, and I am going to go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. So here is my wallet, and I'm going to pull out my cash envelopes. And honestly, like I said, I had a good time last week. I was dipping into categories mainly most of it went to eat outs, to be quite honest. Yeah, I need to get a hold of that. But as you can see, there's really not much in here besides my clothing. I think the clothing is the only one that got spared, and that has $21 left in it. So I decided with this, I'm going to roll this over to my personal beauty care sinking fund, because I'm going to be condensing a lot of my categories to make it simpler. And if I want to buy some clothes, I can just pull it out of there. So in personal beauty care, I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 15, 10, 101, 102, and 103. So okay, so that works out very well. And I'm going to be getting rid of clothing. Groceries can stay, spending can stay, and toiletries can stay. So now I'm just gonna have these 3, which I think will be a lot better. So spending will be getting $30 and 130. Oops. And next Next we have toiletries. Toiletries will be getting $25 for the next 2 weeks. Okay. And my groceries will be getting $25 for the next 2 weeks. So we are set and good to go for the next 2 weeks, and hopefully I will be able to control my spending. So let's add this back in here, and we are set and ready to go. As always, thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching my journey. Next week we will be focusing on my next side income for my part-time job, the hours that I worked this week. And sorry that this video wasn't really much to see. Like I said, my first paycheck always goes to the bills. You know, we got to keep the lights on, and then the second one I can pretty much have more fun with it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.